Hey everybody, Paul Hayden again here with Old Wolf War Games. Should be a fun game today.
Yes,
Bailey, everybody, welcome to the world of battle reports. Bailey and I have played quite a bit, mostly competitive stuff. I'd say you and I are pretty evenly split over wins and losses. We've kind of beat each other back and forth a few times, right?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
You and your SpaceWolves and me and my Imperial Soup.
You do. He does really well. Some of his Death Watch armies have been brutal. I've had trouble. I had one where I took my three. Is it Vindicators? Is that what they're called again?
Yes.
I took three of them, and he just was able to charge me and tie me up. Still a close game. It was good. I can't remember the one that I beat you not long ago. Anyhow, probably had Wolf in it, I'm guessing. Usually does.
Actually, I don't think that one did. It was
no,
my AdMech.
Oh, it was your AdMech. Was it more Blood Clouds then?
I think so.
All right. Well, anyhow, we've had a lot of fun. Bailey does a lot of Imperium armies. I've seen his AdMech. Today you're bringing your Dark Angels.
Yes, Dark Angels got a little bit of Deathwing, a splash of Raven Wing.
I like it. The cool thing, of course, being the Lion and the Wolf always have a little bit of a rivalry. We could call this maybe a little bit of a war game prelude to seeing who gets to make the first assault on the planet coming up, and they decide to have a little bit of a toss. Who knows? We are doing ITC today. Format, of course, just to show you guys what it looks like. Tournaments coming up. We have one 16th and 17th of November 2019, so it'll be awesome. Love to have you come here in Chandler, Arizona at Desert Sky Games. I think Bailey has a good shot of being here playing. You probably won't be doing your Dark Angels.
No, definitely not.
Maybe more about Death Watch, maybe?
Yeah, Death Watch.
All right, well, then I think they're maybe a little bit more competitive in the current meta. Anyhow, we're going to play ITC. What was the mission we rolled at the beginning? It was called
Cut to the Heart?
Is it Cut to the Heart? Anyhow, we basically have three objectives on the battlefield. Each of us place one. One's in the middle. And then what you do is you get an extra point if you hold the center, and your opponent's gives you the bonus. So normal scoring, you get one, of course, for holding. You get one for killing. And if you kill more and hold more, you get those bonus points. We did our secondaries already. We rolled them off. I picked old school. I picked engineers. I haven't tried it before, but I thought I'm going to try out my Grey Hunters for engineers just to see how they operate, how they work. But for the most part, they should be pretty good if I have them in cover somewhere. And then, so two of my squads without plasma. You did something similar, didn't you?
Yes, I picked engineers as well. I picked my bolter unit and plasma unit of tactical marines. I did old school as well.
Yep.
And
I did the one which is for vehicles, which is a big game hunter. And you picked, what was the other one you picked?
Butcher's Bill.
Butcher's Bill. So he kills two more units in a turn. He'll get an extra point. So there should be lots of carnage. This game is designed for carnage. I want to blow up big things, and he just wants to kill two more units a turn. So we'll go to the armies. Should take a look at that. Thanks for watching. If you obviously like the battle report, please like and share. We'd love to get more viewers watching this. Obviously, it's a Space Wolf theme channel. But again, thanks for watching Old Wolf War Games. Okay, so for my army today, I'm doing two battalions. Starting over here on this side, I've got three Grey Hunter squads. Just basic squads. They all have chain swords. One squad's been upgraded to a plasma in that squad. Two of these squads without the plasmas are going to be engineers. I haven't tried that before. I want to try it. It's probably not too Space Wolfy, but I want to give it a whirl. Moving over to the center, my three HQs. I've got Logan on Storm Rider. I've got the Wolf Priest on Thunderwolf. Iron Priest on Thunderwolf. He does have a Hellfrost pistol, Thunder Hammer. I got Bjorn the Fail-Handed. He has the Assault Cannon, of course, True Call for his weapon. And then over here I have my Wolf Priest. He's got Jump Pack, Power Fist, and Stormbolter. I am going to actually make my Iron Priest my Warlord for this particular one, and I'll come back as to why I did that in a little bit. But I am picking him, and he does have a Saga of the Vulcan giving him an extra attack in the game. But yeah, we've got a lot of robots we're about to show you right here. So over here, two Redemptor Dreads. I'm doing all the versions of the shooty cannons, no flamers. Both have the launchers, and we did, yes, indeed, put a Havoc launcher. I figured sometimes at some point on the battlefield you might have to scavenge a launcher from somebody else. Just want to try them out. I know Redemptors aren't necessarily the best in the game, but this is kind of a little more of a theme, even though we're doing ITC. And of course, I got one Wolfendread over here with axe and shield. Somebody can kind of play defender as Bjorn runs up the battlefield in order to take some shots for him. Moving over to this side here. For my second troop choices, I've got 3 intercessor squads. Each of these has a chainsword upgrade, and I'm going to go with the stalker so for the long range shots. The idea is these guys, they'll sit possibly on midfield or objectives and kind of shoot stuff, -2 damage. And then over here I've got 2 squads of Wolfen. I've got pack leaders, of course, have the Frost Claws and Storm Shields are the other ones. So that's my 2,000 points of my army. My relics for my game. I'm going to go with the Armor Rust for my Iron Priest, and I'm going to go with the Wolfenstone over here. So that's been 1 command point, so I go from 13 to 12 to begin with. Now we're going to go to Bailey's army. All right, so Bailey over here. Wow, we've got a lot more bodies than I have today. It's a lot of guys. So talk about your army. I'll start over here on this side. What do you got, Bailey?
So to start out, we got 6 groups of tactical marines, 2
Nice.
with las cannons,
Okay.
1 with all bolters, 2 with plasma cannons, because Dark Angels gotta have her plasma.
Absolutely.
And 1 with a plasma gun. The 1 with bolters and the 1 with the plasma gun are gonna be my engineers for this game.
So both of us are going to try engineers out. This should be kind of an interesting game. Okay. All right. What else you got back here?
We got a predator with 4 las cannons.
Nice. That's a good old. I just want to shoot you and blow you out of the water, predator. Okay.
Pretty
what
much.
All right.
We got a land speeder with an assault cannon and heavy bolter.
Nice.
Got a whirlwind with the, I forget which one.
Is it the -2 damage, or is it the 2d6 strength 6?
It's the 2d6 one. I just wanted to get more shots.
Okay,
in.
so more shots. So this gun's basically 2d6 strength 6. I think it's like 48-inch range. No AP, but that's still wounds most things on a 3, which is pretty good. All right, and then over here in the front.
For my HQs for this battalion, we got a lieutenant with a power fist and bolt pistol.
Nice.
Who will be my warlord, with the command point warlord trait, which is called.
So basically, he's going to be able to get command points back.
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty
cool.
much.
All right, that's cool.
And my Ravenwing Talon Master.
Nice.
With twin assault cannon and twin heavy bolter.
Ooh, that's a lot of DACA, a lot of shots coming out there. That'll be good versus kind of your light infantry guys here. And then you have a Vanquisher?
Vindicator.
Vindicator. Well,
Yes.
Well, I should know Vindicators because I play them all the time. With the current upgrade too, D6 shots instead of D3, which is nice. I like them a lot. I think they're really good. Obviously, with 3 of them, there's stratagem, but still they're heavy hitting because they do D6 damage. Let's move slowly over here. Oh, I see some Deathwing. What we got going over here?
So we got a Deathwing Terminator squad with 3 chain fists, 1 assault cannon, and then the sergeant here with the power sword.
Nice.
Other than that, we got storm bolters on 4 of them.
No, these are actually the old metal. Oh, they're the old metal ones.
Yeah, they're the old metal ones. That's why I had to
I like it.
throw on the second base on the bottom.
Right, of course. It's very, very cool. And over here in the center, what we got going on here?
We got a dreadnought with a close combat weapon, a storm bolter underneath.
Yeah, he's gonna want to shake hands with Bjorn, just so you know.
I don't think so. But if need be.
Well, I got 4 dreads, so there's a good chance he might have a chance to shake somebody's hand today. Who we got going over here?
We got Ezekiel going on there.
Oh, nice.
The special librarian for the Dark Angels.
Oh, cool. We should have talked ahead of time. I could have brought Nigel Stormcaller just so we had both special ones. But I have Psychic List today, so that's going to give you an advantage. Plus, you've got, I think, a little more firepower here, too. Ooh, who are these guys?
We got the Deathwing Knights. I never get to play them because
Nice.
they deep strike and do nothing on the first round.
Right.
Get the crap shot off.
Yeah, well, I don't have as much stuff to shoot, so you probably have a better chance. Plus, they're melee, which I'm running a pretty heavy melee army.
That's why I brought them as a little bit of a counter assault unit.
Yeah, good. Well, looking at this, you've got obviously more shooting than I do, which is awesome. We'll do some pregame chat here also, too, at the same time.
All right.
Is done. So let's just kind of go over what we got going on here. So a couple things. If a rune has a door, it's considered an enclosed rune, so you can go in and out of it. To represent inside of an enclosed rune, like this right here, you'll see my Grey Hunters are kind of lying on their sides. Just means they're inside the rune in that section. So I've got 2 Grey Hunter squads here like this. So obviously, Redemptor Dreads. I've got some Grey Hunters of the Crater, Bjorn, Logan, Wolfen Dread. A lot of the HQs in the center over here. The intercessors over here behind. Another Redemptor Dread over here on this side as we move around. Then over here, of course, I've got holding on the left flank. I've got a squad of intercessors over here. Nothing on the right flank at this point. Let's kind of go around here. We'll take a look at what. As far as for reserve, I did 2 Wolfen squads on the hunt, so they come on turn 2. So right here, Bailey's put. He's got his Vindicator over here. A couple tack squads right holding the objective here. He's got Ezekiel behind him, backing him up, along with his other HQ and the speeder over here. Very nice. Last cannon. So we got some good shots kind of sitting out here, which is good. He's got his Dreadnought over here. A couple more tack squads. He's got his big old squad of knights here in the middle. Great 3-up Invone. Yay! He's got his shooting tank over here on this side, moving around. He's got his Whirlwind over here. He's got, is that your
Lieutenant.
So we're rolling 1s to wound, right? Okay.
And with our base, if we don't move, we roll 1s up to hits.
Now, are these guys inside of this here?
Yes, so we got the 4 inside and then the 1s that
you put the one last cannon on top so we can shoot. Very nice. Very cool. All right, very nice. So then over here we've got, obviously, we've got the other part of Deathwing over here with the assault cannon, and then we've got one more speeder kind of holding up on the left flank over here. So, anything in reserve, Bailey?
I do not have anything in reserve.
So he's got everything on the table. I'm currently going first at this point, unless Bailey decides he wants to seize the initiative. Here's the question, the $1 million question, Bailey. Do you wish to try to seize the initiative?
I do.
All right, we'll get back in a second. We'll have Bailey try to seize. All right, Bailey has tried to go for a seize. Let's see if he can do it. And no! Okay, turn 1 and SpaceWolves. I just had to move one guy in this unit of infiltrators over here, intercessors over here. Looking over here, the Grey Hunter squad that was in the middle, I moved them. Actually, they're in the bottom level over here. I'm representing them prone over here, but they're on the bottom level inside. These intercessors stayed here. The back intercessors moved up. These Grey Hunters stayed where they're at on the bottom level. Over here, this Redemptor Dread moved over here. I've got Logan moved over here. Can't screen him, so just try to give him block line of sight as much as you can. Wolf and Dread moved up here, he advanced. The same thing with the Wolf Priest and the Iron Priest, they all advanced up here. Bjorn just moved up here, and then over in this side, the Grey Hunters advanced over here, and then the other Redemptor Dread moved over here. So we're going to come back to firing in a second. First firing, we're going to start with the Intercessor Squad over here, and they're going to fire at the rear Tactical Squad over here. All right, so the Dark Dice hitting on 3s. Light dice hitting on 4s. Here we go. So miss with 1. Of course, forged to wound. And only 2 wounds, but they are -2 and 2 damage each. All right, Bailey. So you have a +1 for your save, but a -2, so 4-up save?
Yep.
So 2 4-ups. Oh, no. And 2 attack go down. This Redemptor here, what I'm going to do is with the main cannon Gatler, I'm going to fire at the rear squad. With the shorter burst Gatler, I'm going to fire at the closer squad here. And then the anti-air shots, I'm actually going to fire over at the Vindicator. Vindicator shots first. How many shots do we get? I get 3 shots.
Nice.
You are not air, and I move, so I'm going to hit you on 5s.
Yep.
So hitting on 5s, I do get a reroll for Logan. I can reroll 1s and 2s, but not 3s or 4s. So let's see what we get. So I can roll 1. Got 1 hit. I do need a 5 to wound. I do get a wound. It's -1. I don't believe you have 50% obscured, so a 4-up save, sir. No save, and it does 2 damage. All right, so for the back squad, I'm firing the bigger of the 2 whirly guns. I need 3s. I do get to reroll everything because of Logan. I don't get to reroll 3s because I moved. That's what I need to hit. So I need 4s to hit, rerolling 1s and 2s. So let's take the ones that no 3s don't get to do it. Those are hits. I can't complain. Rerolling these 2 here. So Logan helped a little bit here, so I missed 2. Strength 5, toughness 4. I'm going to need 3s to wound. No rerolls though. I have no battle leader here. So 1, 2, 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 -1. You have cover. Yeah, it's 7 -1. So 3-up saves. 7 3-up saves for the last couple guys in that squad.
Let's see if we make it.
One more cock die.
Wow.
Yay, they're alive. So firing at the front squad here. Once more I got greedy, and I probably should have shot those other shots into them. Front squad, I need 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s and 2s. I do re-roll that one, take the 3 out, re-rolling the 1s and 2s. 4 hits, wounding on 3s with no re-roll. So it's 2 saves at -1, so 2 3-up saves for the front squad. So 2 1s. I really needed that in that back squad, but again, I got greedy. Start with the back intercessor squad over here that moved up. They're going to need 4s to hit. I don't believe I'm in re-roll range, but let me double check. All right, and they're going to fire back here at this rear intercessor squads. I need 4s, re-rolling 1s because Bjorn's close enough. Oh, nice. And re-rolling the 1. Okay, so I need 4s to wound. So no wounds, and yeah, that's not good for that back squad. As far as the other squad, the same unit. They need, again, 3s, re-rolling everything because they're in range of Logan. So re-rolling everything.
Nice.
This is where you needed. I needed a Wolf Guard battle leader though, but it's okay. So 4 hits, and then again 4s to wound. So 4 wounds at -2, so 4-up saves, and you have 2 guys left. Oh, that kills them. Okay, so that gets the squad. All right, next we got Bjorn the Fell-Handed. He's going to fire at the, I think that guy right there, that one little missile launcher hanging out top. He might get real lucky here. So let's see how he does. Bjorn he did move, so he needs 3s, but he is going to re-roll everything. Cannon shots, 3s re-rolling everything, except for 2s. I don't re-roll 2s, but I do re-roll the 1. All those hit. Again, we'll need 3s to wound. Wow, I really need a Wolfguard battle leader in this game. So I've got 2 wounds at -1 on your last cannon squad. So 1 guy goes. This Redemptor Dread here, he's going to fire everything over at Whirlwind. All right, let's see what we do here. First of all, the anti-missile shots. I get 3. I need 5s to hit. No rerolls. No hits on that one. Next, we're going to come back with both the Gattlers together. Need 4s and then 5s to wound. Let's see what we can do here. First of all, roll, and we'll come back in a second here. It's 5s to wound, so hopefully we'll get like at least 3 or 4 wounds here. 1 mighty wound. And only 1 3-up save. No. All right, so let's come back to my scoring. So I did kill, and I do hold. We're not sure whether they're going to hold more. I currently do hold more right now. For big game hunter, I didn't blow anything up big. I don't start engineers till next turn, but I do get 1 for first strike. So I start with a mighty 3, possibly 4, and maybe even 5. We'll see. Out over here, you can either obviously go for shots for either the Grey Hunters or the Redemptor Dread. Over here, a little bit of adjustment over here, not a lot. Kind of move some guys around so we can get some shots off, but for the most part, they're looking good here. Move the Dreadnought a little here. He advanced these Marines over into this building. Of course, they're in the bottom level over here. These Marines were over here. He kept his leader speeder over here. These guys kind of moved a little bit, shuffled and deployed, and then he moved the Vindicator over here. So thank goodness he moved, because he'll have to have that mighty hitting on 4s instead of 3s. All right, so we're going to come back for the shooting phase. Bailey's going to go ahead and fire that last cannon from that attack squad over here at the Wolf and Dread, he's one of my blockers. We're like playing football over here. So 3s to hit. Oh, let me get the dice roller. Here we go. And so 3s to hit.
And because I didn't move, I get to reroll 1.
Nicely done. Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Perfect.
All right. That is a hit, and that's going to be a 3 to wound. It is a wound, so I have a good old 4-up invuln save. Come on. Come on, Wolf and Dread. Yes, he makes it with a wolf. Right now we're going to fire the Predator right over there, firing at the same guy, the Wolf and Dread. So here we go. 4 shots hitting on 3s.
Yep.
2 hits. I'm so grateful for your ones, Bailey. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, cocked. 1 wound.
Lieutenant back there.
Okay, with Lieutenant's there, so reroll the 1s. 2 wounds. So I do get 2 4-up saves. I'd like to at least make one of these. That'd be nice. I do make one of them. I'm actually not going to command point that one. Go ahead. Okay. So do this get a 6. Okay, so it puts me down to just like a wound or 2. Terminators over here are going to be firing over at the Wolf and Dread also too. So here we go next. And hitting on 3s. You get 4 hits.
So you reroll 1.
Okay, and then you need 5s to wound. Yeah, took to 7. So 2 wounds.
And Lieutenant.
3 wounds. There are -1, so still 4-ups. I need to make at least a couple of these to be good. I don't, and I have no way for reroll. So let's see if I explode, because I just looked up the Wolfen explodes, which is bad. I could have a really bad day with my last game. The guy who blew up. Please don't blow up. Okay, it didn't blow up. So he's gonna fire the Vindicator at the Redemptor Dread. So how many shots do you get? Ooh, 6 shots. Very nice. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And then wounding on 3s. So 2 hits, and then wounding on 3s.
These 2.
Wounding on 3s, 1 wound, and it's -3. So I'm gonna check. I don't think I get covered, but let me double check because I'm touching. Let me look. Redemptor Dread needs a 6 for a save. I could really use a wolf right now, and yes, nice. I get a wolf. So our character Speeder over here is actually gonna fire at Intercessor Squad over here. Go ahead, sir.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. So
1 because he didn't move.
Nice. Okay, so.
And then a vehicle, so you wouldn't have got that anyway.
That doesn't matter. It was meant to be a no. All right.
And then 3s.
3s to wound.
Die.
3s to wound. So we do get 4 wounds.
And you'll get the benefit of cover because he is within 6 inches of himself.
Oh, right. So I have 4s instead of 3s to save. Let's see what we get here. I missed all of them. That kills 2 of them. The next to fire is the Whirlwind, and he's decided to fire at the same Intercessor Squad. Can the Intercessor survive? Let's see Bailey's roll. Go.
How many shots?
All right. Okay, 7 shots.
Exactly average.
Hitting on 3s. Could be better, could be worse. And then wounding on 3s. Not too bad. 3 wounds. I do get a 2-up save for cover. And I make ice. So the Speeder over here is going to target the poor little gray hunters over here. He's going to roll everything together, hitting on 3s?
4s.
4s, okay.
They are heavy weapons.
Okay. Not bad, though. And then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. Not too bad. 4 wounds. It is a -1. I am cover. I decided to leap myself into a little bit of cover. So I need 3s to save. 2 die. All right, so he's got tactical squads over here. He's got a heavy plasma and a las cannon. Which one are you going to fire first, Bailey?
I'll fire the las cannon.
And you're going to fire at the Redemptor over here. So let's go ahead and see. So he needs a 4 to hit. He does hit. 3 to wound. Does wound. Let's take a look at the model's view. I don't think I have cover, but let's double check. All right, so need a mighty 6 again. I don't know if I'm going to get 2 of those in a row, but let's try it again. Oh, so no. How much damage, Bailey, do you do to the Redemptor Dread? 3 wounds. So that puts the Redemptor Dread down to 10 wounds, and now we're going to go with the plasma. And the plasma we did determine has 50% cover. How many shots for the plasma? 3 shots. We should have determined overcharging or not, but
no, I will be overcharging because I'm rerolling 1s for him. So.
There you go. So overcharging. So hitting on 3s. Triple 1s.
To reroll 1s.
Okay.
Still dies, though.
He still dies. He hits once, though. To wound, you're going to need 3s.
Yep.
He does wound. It's a -3, so I need a 6, but I do get cover this time because I'm touching cover 50%, so I need a 5 to save, and I roll a 4, so it takes 2 more wounds. Quick recap, Bailey took out and killed the Wolfen Dread. He dinged up this Redemptor on the side, leaving him to 8 wounds. Killed 2 of the Grey Hunters in this squad. No morale check for that. He did kill 2 of our intercessors over here. No morale check for that. But does give him first strike and does give him a kill. So let's take a look over here. So Bailey gets a kill and a hold. I do get the bonus point for hold more. He does get 1 for old school. He did not get Butcher's Bill this time because he killed 1 unit. That's the end of the turn. So he currently has 2 to my 4 after turn 1. Okay, so for movement, kept the intercessors here, Grey Hunters here, holding the objective, starting their engineer. I moved these Grey Hunters up to here. Redemptor moved over here and got healed 3 by the Iron Priest over here. I moved Bjorn over here. I moved the Wolf Priest over here. And Logan's over here getting ready to do some nastiness. These Grey Hunters advanced. Again, they're prone, which means they're on the bottom level of that building right there. This Redemptor, I moved over here to this side. I can get some shots off, and last time I checked, I can probably assault that Speeder. That'd be kind of fun. These Wolfen outflanked on this side here on the hunt. So I have both Terminators and the Whirlwind I can threaten on this side and possibly go later into the Predator. When these Wolfen I came on this side, I can again threaten the Vindicator, possibly go after Ariel and go after that second objective. So At this point, I had some deep strikes come onto the board or some reserves. Bailey, do you wish to know an Auspex scan?
I will use Auspex scan.
Okay. 2 command points Auspex scan, so I'll go pull those out, and then we'll figure out what unit Bailey's going to fire. To see if he can get one of his command points back. On a 5, he does. He does, so he spends 1. So the Terminators over here are going to fire at the Wolfen over here, so it's 2 points now. It only cost him 1. He is -1 to hit, so let's see what we do here. Starting with the Assault Cannon, 3 shots, hitting on 4s. Yep. It's 6 shots. Do you get double shots with your Assault Cannon? I just put myself back in addition here. With Assault Cannons had less shots. So he does hit, how many times? Twice, okay.
I do get to reroll the 1, though.
Okay, good, rerolling the 1, okay. Oh, 3 shots, 3 hits, okay. Wounding the Wolfens on 3s. And do you have a battle leader over there also?
I do have the lieutenant, yes.
Okay, so rerolling 1s. So 2 wounds, -1, so I have a 3 up in bone. We'll just go with that. And I make both saves. Bailey has a lot of shots because he's at Terminators now. So it's 4 shots each, hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s. 16 shots. Let's see what we can do here. All right, we'll come back after we've counted it. Rerolling the 1s for Grim Resolve, and you get 1 more hit. And 4s to wound. He should get at least 4 here. 1, 2, 2 wounds. Oh, do you have a battle leader there for rerolling 1s? Yep. Oh, and you have how many? 5 ones? Let's see how good your, actually, you guys call them lieutenants. Let's see how good your lieutenant's coaching is. Let's see what you got here. Not too bad. You get an extra 4 of them. So it's a total of 6 wounds. So I'm going to do these 2 at a time in case I want to switch to my battle leader. So I need 3s for the first. I missed 1, feel no pain. He's good for the first guy. It's 2. I got 2 more. I missed 1, feel no pain. He's okay for that guy. And the next one, I need 3s. I missed 1, feel no pain. And I'm good with feel no pain. Wow, that's the roll of the day for me there. My Wolfen coming on the board, because I should have lost at least 1, if not 2. Intercessors back here fire on the back squad over there in cover. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls, and wounding on 4s. And we're going for the back squad over here. Wow, that's a lot of misses so far. So I got 3 hits, 4s to wound. I got 2 wounds at -2, so 4 up save for the back squad. So it's 2 dead. I'm happy. I'm going to go for the 2 in the front. I'm trying to get a kill, firing all 5 shots. I know the last gun needs to go away, but, you know, let's go for the back squad. It's just, I'm going to go greedy. I know I'm going to regret this, but let's go for it. So hitting on 3s, missed 1, and then wounding on 4s. And so far, I got 0 wounds out of that, so it really didn't matter anyhow who I fired at. The Redemptor over here is going to fire everything he has at the tac squad with the last cannon inside that bunker over there, because he got 1 guy hanging out. Shot first, has 3 shots. I've been getting 3s on those. Hitting on 5s though, because it's -1 because you're not air, so no hits on that. I do re-roll because of Logan, but I don't re-roll. I don't. So it's -1 for I only reroll the 1 then, and that misses still. Combining both the cannon, which is 12, and the other one of a Gatler, so that gives me a total of 18 shots. I do hit on 4s, and I reroll everything but 3s. So I'll take my 3s out first, put my hits over here, and then I reroll these shots here. So. And okay, so got another one, okay, that's not too bad. And then to wound for these guys, I'm gonna need to get 3s to wound, and then they'll have a 3 up save. So, okay. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. Statistically, I should kill 2 to 3 of them. Let's see what we get. 8 wounds, 3 up saves. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That would be the squad. During the Fellhand is actually going to fire at the Terminators. Probably aren't going to do a lot here, but got not much else to fire except for the Whirlwind. Let's go for the Terminators. Hits on 3s, wounds on 3s. He rerolls 1s and 2s and doesn't. Yeah. Actually,
just 1s, right?
Just 1s actually, and then 3s. So okay, not bad. I can't complain. 4 wounds. I might do a wound here. 2 up save. 1-1. So I wound a Terminator. I'm going to fire Death Knights. He hits on 2s with the Stormbolter. Rerolls everything because he's Logan, and they have toughness 4 or 5. 4. So 4 to wound. So I get 1 mighty wound at a 2 up save, sir, and no wounds. So this Redemptor over here is going to fire his anti-air, obviously at the speeder, and he's going to fire his big whirly gun, all the whirly guns at the Knights over there. Anti-air at the speeder. How many shots do we get? Only one this time. +1, -1. So no, actually, I'm 3 because you have a +1 for anti-air. I hit. Strength 7. 3 to wound. It is a wound. It's only -1, so 4 up save. No, it does a flat 2 damage. A Wolf Priest here is going to charge both these guys in the other tack squad in front. All right, so let's see what we get here. And I make a 6-inch charge. So Logan's actually going to charge this tack squad. He's going to charge the Dreadnought, and he's going to charge the Knights. So he needs a 9 for these guys, about a 8 to 7 to these guys, and about a 6 to these guys. Let's see what he does. And the Overwatch with the Soul Cannon. And 1 hit.
Hit and then reroll the 1.
Rerolling 1s.
Because we are a Dread.
Nice.
Still only 1 hit.
Okay, and you're going to need Strength 6, Toughness 6, 4 to wound. Does wound. It's a -1, 2 up armor. I am in cover, 50% obscured. Still gives me a 2 up save, and I make it.
Nice. And then we
Bolter. Here we go. 1
Another
hit.
6.
And 2 6s and 5s to wound. No wounds. Charge. 4 inches due to the crater. Let's see what we get here. We get a 7, so we're good there. Now Bailey will do his Overwatch. All right, so Bailey's got lots of shots to fire here. Hitting on 6s. A couple 6s. All right. And he needs 5s to wound. No wounds. And the Redemptor ends up over here. Wolfen over here, 9-inch charge. Going to charge the Vindicator and Azrael. 9-inch rerollable. Ezekiel, I'm sorry. There. And I need 9 inches. Come on, buddies. You can do it. No, not with Snake Eyes. Let's roll it again. And we're not going to be able to do it. And we don't get a command point that one. Here comes the Overwatch. Indicator first. He gets 5 shots, hitting on 6s. I need to hex this somehow. Well, I hexed it really well. Okay, and next comes Ezekiel. What does he have? Probably a bolt pistol.
Special bolt pistol, like a master.
I'm hoping it's only 12 inches though. So Ezekiel's going to fire his special bolt pistol.
The Deliverer, apparently.
The Deliverer, okay. He doesn't hit with it though.
But I do get to reroll that.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what we do.
No, I did move in my previous.
Oh, I moved it previous. Okay. These Wolfen here are going to charge the Terminators and the Whirlwind also over here on this side. And I don't get it with that. And then my reroll. No, so no Wolfen charges. Here comes the Overwatch. Cannon first. Okay, no hits.
Do get to reroll the 1.
Reroll the 1. Okay, and still no hits. Next comes the Storm Bolter. Watch the Storm Bolters do something. Here we go. Oh, well, we got a hit at least. Okay, well, that's something.
No 1s to reroll.
And no 1s to reroll. Okay, so one wound. No wounds though. Okay. Comes the Whirlwind. He's rolling a couple dice. See how many shots he gets. 6. It could be worse. It could be better, but you know, almost average. And he needs 6s. He should hit at least once. He does not. Any rerolls for the Whirlwind or no?
No, because he's a vehicle.
Oh, he's a vehicle. Okay. First, he's gonna pile in. I'm gonna go into the Dreadnought, and and I'm gonna head down 2s. Let's see how many attacks we get. Ace of 5 with the new assault with Space Marines goes to 6. And then I get the Wolfenstone gives me 7. Hitting on 2s with a reroll, and then I'm going to come in at strength 12, so probably winning on 3s. I'm also going to take the Wolves themselves. The Thunderwolves will go into the Marines. So here comes the Axe of Mordecai, hitting on 2s, rerolling everything. So I hit with everything. 3s to wound. Is your strength toughness? What's your strength of your guy? Is it toughness is 7, right?
I do believe so, yes.
I think I am strength times 2 of the Axe of Mordecai, but let me double check. Wounding on 3s. I need a lot of these here. Come on, boys, you can do it. You can do it. A couple misses. Okay, so that's 5 wounds. Axe of Mordecai, I believe, is -3. Let me double check. So 5 hits, -3. The Dread needs 6s to save. Oh. He gets 2 so far. That's 9 wounds. Is it a Dread or Vendread?
Just a regular Dread.
Regular Dread. Okay, and does he explode on Dread or no?
Yes.
All right. So on a 6 he blows up. Let's see if he blows up. He does not. Okay, so on the regular Marines, I need 2 to hit with a reroll, and I get 3 to wound, strength 5. So it's a hit with everything, 3s to wound. That is 4 wounds. Let's check on the minus. 4 -1 for the Thunderwolves on the Space Marines, and we kill 3 Space Marines too. And for Logan's consolidation, he's going to pile in like this to here. Just so you know, after I read how many attacks Logan's get, he does have Alpha Predator. He rerolls failed charges. My fault, so it's going to cost me a command point. We're now going to go to my second activation. Splitting my attacks between two squads. One Crozius attack over here, and one power. I'm going to use all power fists. One power fist over here, and the other power fists are going to be on those guys over there. So I have one attack going into this two-man squad. So one on the two-man squad, I hit. I needed 2 to wound. I wound. It's a -3, so 6-up save. He does not. One more guy dies. And then the other guys, 2s to wound. -1 for the power fist, but plus because I'm a SpaceWolf, so 2s to hit. All hits I reroll because I'm a wolf priest, and then need 2s to wound. 3 wounds on the other squad at -3, so 6-up save. 3 die. 16 attacks with the Grey Hunter squad, hitting on 2s. I'm in reroll range for the wolf priest, so get to reroll the 1s. All right, so only 1 miss, and then I'll need 4s to wound. Teach me not to take a lieutenant. All right, 4s to wound. Let's see what we get here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds. No minus chain sword, so 10 3-ups for that 1 2-man squad.
And they're gone.
And they are gone. All right, so just so you know, these guys are actually at the bottom level since it's an enclosed building. So we basically trapped and pinned the 1 lone Marine. And we'll see, hopefully he makes his morale. All right, so just so you know, these guys are actually at the bottom level since it's an enclosed building. So we basically trapped and pinned the 1 lone Marine, and we'll see, hopefully he makes his morale. Over here, he gets 5 attacks hitting on 2s, strength 14, so wound on 2s also, and they do 3 damage each. It's D6 damage each, so hitting on 2s, come on buddy, you can do it! It hits with everything.
Nice.
2s to wound, come on buddy. No 1s, so it's -3. I believe, and so you have a 6-up,
And I'm gone.
and you're gone. Well, it's D6 and it's 5. Unless I could roll 5 1s.
I only have 4 wounds left.
Oh well, okay. And he's dead. Does he explode? Can a speeder explode?
Yes, it only does 1 wound.
Oh, he doesn't. And he's dead. We definitely have killed and held. I've killed 3 so far. We're gonna do the morale test. I'm really hoping that this guy will fail his morale. How many guys did you lose that time?
4.
4. So it's
That
minus.
is not the sergeant.
So -4 to your roll. Let's see what you get. You rolled a 1. You pass. So I trapped him, which is going to help me a little bit. All right. So for my score, I killed and I've held. Big Game Hunter, I got 1 speeder. Do they count? Speeders?
Huh?
Speeders count for Big Game Hunter?
No, they only have 6 wounds.
Okay. I get my first engineer point at this point here. Have I killed anything else big? I don't think I have. Got 1 for the Dreadnought for Big Game Hunter. Okay, so it gives me 1 for engineers, 1 for Big Game Hunter, kill and hold. Okay, it's Bailey's turn 2. Moving phase, Bailey's kind of moved his main dude over here away from the Wolfen, which is probably pretty wise. The Knights have moved out, getting ready to engage Logan as they should. He's kept the Predator stationary because he's got some shots. Probably either he can go at Wolfen or possibly Wolfen. He's got a couple choices. Staying in here, he has 1 character battle leader inside the bunker over here. The Terminators have moved out, getting ready to engage the Wolfen. So not a lot of movement, but just kind of repositioning by that point. This shooting phase is going to be pretty critical. This is going to be kind of a make it or break it as far as for the Knights. Let's do a quick pan of my table here real quick. Psychic phase, I'm spending 1 command point. I have to do it at the beginning to get 1 Deny the Witch. I'm obviously going to use Logan because he's the closest within 12 inches of the Psyker. So, Bailey, what are you going to do, sir, for your Psychic powers?
I'm going to start with Aversion.
Aversion, what does that do, and what do you need to roll to get it off?
Select an enemy unit within 24 inches that is visible to him.
Okay.
Until my next psychic phase, your opponent must subtract 1 from all hit rolls made for that unit, and it is
Okay.
roll charge value of 6.
Okay, and who are you going to choose?
We'll choose Logan.
Logan, okay, going to choose Logan. You need a 6 to get it off. Let's see what you roll. Not what that. Do you wish to command point that?
Yes, I will.
He's going to command point 1. And it does go off. Now, do you get the command point back? You do not. So it's going to go off. Makes him go down to a -1 to hit. I'm actually not going to try to deny that one. I'm going to let you do another power. Go ahead.
Then we'll do Mind Right.
Mind wipe. This is probably why I'm glad I saved this one. Hopefully you don't get this. What does it do and what's it cost power-wise?
So, warp charge value of 7.
Okay.
Choose an enemy unit within 18 inches of the psyker that is visible to him.
Okay.
Each player then rolls a d6 and has their model's leadership characteristics to the result.
Okay.
If you score higher or scores are drawn, nothing happens. But if I score higher, then your leadership, ballistic skill, and weapon skill characteristics are reduced by 1.
Okay, so you drop them by 1 again. Okay, so let's see first of all if you get the power. He needs you said a 6 for it?
7.
7
This
for
is
the.
for the rest of the game, not just.
Oh, for the rest of the game. Wow, that's gnarly. Let's see what we get. He does get a,
Oh.
and can't command point that. I'm glad I saved my roll just in case, because that would have been real nasty. All right, so I'm only at a -1. I can live with that. Bailey's kindly starting going left from right from, which makes it a lot easier instead of bouncing. We'll see. He might bounce still. He has permission to do that. Where's that Vindicator going to shoot at?
We're going to try to take out these wolfen.
Gonna go after the Wolfen. Okay, how many shots do you get, sir? He gets 3 shots, not bad. Better than 1. He needs 3 to hit. He gets 2 hits. He needs 2 to wound. He gets 1 wound. It's a -3. Do you want to command point that or
Be
no?
within 6 inches of him.
Are you?
I am.
All right, so you get to reroll the 1. That gives him another 1. And then he needs, that's 2 wounds?
Yep, 2.
2 wounds, so I need 3 up in bone. I'm going to do these one at a time. If I can actually get, that's twice I've made it outside of the bin. Okay, so that's the first one passes. Second one in bone. It does not pass. How many wounds do you do?
I actually don't know what the demolisher cannon does.
It's D6.
D6?
Yeah, it's D6. He does 5 wounds. Okay, this guy is going to roll a whole bunch of 5s and 6s. He actually does 3. I'm going to command point one of these. Just cuz. Why not? Because on a 5 or 6, he's alive. And he's alive. He has 1 wound left. What next, sir? What are you going to fire at?
We're going to start with, we're going to go with the Reaving Talonmaster now.
Okay, what's he going to fire at?
He's got his twin assault cannon
Okay,
and his twin heavy bolter at the wolf.
at the Wolfen. I would say that's a really good call, too. So, hits on 3s?
Yes.
Any rerolls or no?
He does get his own reroll of.
Is it ones?
To wound.
Rerolling 1s. Okay, so hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Up to wound.
Oh, okay, to wound. All right. So a couple misses. I'm really grateful for that. How many inbones can you save, right? All right. And he needs 3 to wound. Okay, roll the 1. Okay. So that's quite a few. 6 wounds. Well, I got 1 guy on 1 wound left, so we'll start with him. 1 at a time. Miss it. Feel no pain. Dead. That kills him. So that's 1 dead after 1 wound. That guy goes. Whoa. Okay. Now 2 at a time. Missed 1. Feel no pain. He takes a wound. He's now down to 1 wound, and I have 2 left. Oh, and I miss 1 more. Does he pass his feel no pain? No, so he killed another Wolfen. Heavy bolt. Not too bad. Some good hits there. 3s to wound.
Just dropped 1.
Okay, 2 wounds. 2 3-ups. Make both. Last cannons from the Predator. Of all things, he's going to fire at our guest stars, the Wolfen. All right, so firing at the Wolfen, hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
2 misses. Okay, 2s to wound.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. Give me a 1 again. Oh, no, 2. Okay, so 2 3-ups. Let's just make them. Make both. Thank you, Storm Shoe. Terminators are over here. We're going to fire at the Wolfen on the right side of the board. On 4s, because he moved.
Yep.
And
no rerolls.
No rerolls. And then your wound on 3s. 1. Okay, so I'll go with an invone. I make it, and now we're going to go with the Storm Bolters. Okay, so here comes with the Storm Bolters.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of 1s and 2s.
There's a lot of 1s and 2s, but he gets a few hits here. We'll come back after we do our... And forced to wound, Bailey. Let's see what you can do here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. 4 3-ups. So I'm going to do... Now, these don't have an AP, do they?
No.
Okay. So 4 3-ups. I'm going to do these 2 at a time, just in case I get really bad on my rolls. Missed 1. Feel no pain. Good. 2 more. Got those 2. And last one. Missed. Was it 4 or 5? Wounds.
4.
Oh, okay. I'm good then. Whirlwind's going to fire, and of all things, believe it or not, he's decided to go after our guest stars, the Wolfen. How many shots? This is critical here. Ooh, do you want to command point the 1-1? No, okay. 4 shots. Any rerolls? No. No, 1 hit. If you need a 3 wound. 1 wound though. 1 3 up. Actually, I'm gonna take this on the Wolfguard Battle Leader. He needs a 4 up. He doesn't, and then a Feel No Pain. He doesn't make that, so he takes 1 wound. So over here, he has 1 bullet gun they can see at the wolf. I'm going to fire, and the last cannon is going to fire all the way over here at the intercessors. Didn't move. 2 shots. Hits twice. Forced to wound. 2 wounds. 3 up save. I got to actually do a 4 up save because of the battle leader, so I'll roll both on him. Ooh, they both miss, and then Feel No Pains. That's good. Give me another one. No, and the battle leader goes. Last cannon next on the intercessor. What are we gonna do here? He misses, but he gets to re-roll. That hits. 2 to wound. That wounds. It's normally a 6 up. I've got cover as a 5 up, and I don't make it. Roll your damage, sir. Does 6 that kills 1 of the guys. After the shooting phase, dropped a couple wolfen as we go around here. Killed 1 of the intercessors over there on that side over here. Shot the wolf and didn't hurt them. So, feeling very fortunate in the shooting phase. Let's see what he does now in the assault phase. Terminators are going to charge the wolf, and looks to be about a 3.5, 4-inch charge. 4-inch charge on the Terminators. They make it with a 6. The Knights are going to charge into Logan. 2-inch charge to see how far they can move. They got 7. Hand in hands, we got 1 over here with Logan and the Deathwing. We got a 2nd over here with Terminators and Wolfen. I gotta ask you, because you gotta suspect I'm gonna interrupt with 2 command points somewhere. Yes. So the question is, Bailey, what do you want to kill more? What do you want to go after first?
Well, at the beginning of the fight phase, I'm gonna spend 1 command point to get these guys. I think they get you have -1 to wound them.
Okay, that's good.
So we'll start with these guys.
Okay, so -1 to wound them, and then you're gonna start with the guys over there. Okay. Yeah. So on the Wolfen, which one are you gonna fight with first? Which weapon?
We'll go with the chain fist. Sorry.
Chain fist, and you have 3 chain fists?
Yep.
Okay, so that should give you a 9 attacks hitting on 3s.
Yep.
9 attacks hitting on 3s.
4s.
4s. Okay.
Still got a -1.
All right.
That's a lot of misses.
Yeah, but but you're gonna wound on a 2 though.
That's true.
Wound on a 2. Not bad. Now these do 2 damage each, correct?
That is correct.
All right, so I'm going to do these one at a time because I got the mighty Feel No Pain. I'm going to start on Storm Shields. First guy makes it. 2nd one makes it. 3rd one, come on, makes it. 1 more. Yes, and they make it with the Chain Fist. What do you got next, Bailey?
Power Fist.
Power Fist. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits, and wounding on 2s. 1 wound, and I get 3 up invuln. Makes it, and Power Sword is next. Watch him kill somebody with a Power Sword, right? Hits 2 hits, and forced to wound. 1 wound, -3. I take a 3 of invuln hit, and I don't make it. 1 Feel No Pain, and I'm good. Wow, that was insane. 2 command points on Logan to interrupt over here. I'll go 2-handed. I'm gonna hit on 3s, and wounding on 3s because I'm -1 to wound. Normally I would wound on 2s. But I do reroll everything except for 2s. All right, let's see what we can do. Reroll 1s. So reroll the 1s. Thank you very much. So I'm going to miss with those 2, and then wound you on 3s. Okay, so I get 3 wounds, and this is -3 and 3 damage each. So I should take 1 guy out right here.
Probably. Storm Shields.
Storm Shield for the win. They can come right back at me. I'm going to guess it's going to be your turn now coming at me. Yep. Oh, wow, let me do I'm sorry, I got the Wolves too. And they hit on 2s. Rerolling the 1. That will still miss, though, because I'm a -1 to... No, I get a +1, -1. I'm good. So, 3s to wound. So it's only 3 wounds at -1. So 3 ups. I got 1 guy with the Wolves. We're going to command point 1?
Might be worth command point. We're going to use is Warlord trait reroll.
Oh, Warlord trait reroll. Okay, good. And he's good. So he takes 1 wound on 1 guy. Yep. His command point back, and he does not. So 3s to hit, 3s to wound with the maces. A couple misses. I'm happy with any miss that you have. That's very good. And 3s to wound on Logan.
Rerolls 1s because Lieutenant.
2 misses. And what's the minus on the maces?
Minus is -2.
-2, so that puts me with my 4 up invuln. And how much damage do they do each?
3.
3 each. Okay, so I need 4s. And I made 2, so it gives me, how much damage would that be? It's gonna be 6 damage. The flail, what do you need to hit with the flail?
3s.
3, so 3 hits. What's the strength of the flail?
It is strength 6.
So force to wound. So 1 wound. Rerolling once, of course. Nice. What's the minus on it?
-3.
-3. So again, I need force to save. And how many wounds does it do?
It does only 2 damage.
2 damage per wound, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to make at least one of these to be alive. Let's see if we do. I do make 1, and this puts me down to 2 wounds. My consolidation for the wolfen, I'm going to do this over here like this, and this over here like this. I'm going to stay an inch away here, an inch away here. These are just going to just move around but stay the same distance, and here like this. I'm going to start with claws and then go to the hammers. So wolfen leader, actually let me double check that. I get a base of 4 +1 for you charging me and +1 for the second claw. Hitting on 2s, 2 1s, strength 6, wounding on 3s but have a reroll because of the claws with shred. That's 4 wounds at -2 for the frost claws.
All right. So we got 4s.
4s, 3 damage.
So that's going to take 1 guy out and another 1.
Okay. Next comes with the thunder hammers. Each thunder hammer, I get a base of 3 with the thunder hammers. He charged me, and I'm a space marine. Gives me a 4. So I have 4 thunder hammers coming at him, hitting on 3s. And I'm strength 5. Double that goes to 10, so wounding on 2s. So here we go. 16 attacks. Where's a wolf priest when you need him? And 2 to wound. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -3, so that's going to be your 5 up invuln. 1, 2, only 2. Right? It's only, so you got 1 guy left, right?
No, that's 3.
Oh, 3. That's 3. Okay. You want a command point 1 or no?
We'll try to tie you up there, yeah. So we'll
command point 1. He's a 5. And
Oh.
no. Do you get the command point back? You do not. Wolfen will consolidate to here. Click on these Wolfen. Leadership 7. You killed 3. I rolled a 4 and I passed. Forgot about this lone marine over here. We're going to activate him. 1 attack attacking.
We'll hit the blood claws.
Blood claws? Okay.
Nope.
No hits. Okay, so I'm going to activate my wolf priest. He gets a base of 3 now. He didn't get charged. He doesn't have the wolfen stun. I'm going to switch to my crowsy assist so I don't have a minus to hit. So hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1. Okay. Strength 5, wounding on 3s. So I get only 1 wound at -1, so 4 up save. He's
Just
good.
survive.
Okay, and then I'm going to do the Grey Hunters. Next attack's hitting on 3s now with the Grey Hunters. Miss. Oh, I do re-rolls because I have a wolf priest there. Helped quite a bit. Wounding on 4s. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-up saves. Hopefully, we'll take him out.
Will he survive?
Will he survive? He could. I've seen it happen. No, not today. Back over to the board. Bailey absolutely held. He did not kill. I killed more and hold more. For my secondaries for engineers, I already got my engineer point. I don't get any more for old school, but for his engineers, do you have anybody in engineers left or no, Bailey? Mm-mm. Nobody for engineers, nothing for old schools, and nothing for Butcher Bill. Okay. All right, so we're gonna come back to the SpaceWolves turn 3. It may take a little bit. Maybe Lionel Johnson is gonna have to come down and help at this point. It looks like the SpaceWolves are gonna get the honor of the assault on the planet, but hey, you never know until the last dice roll happens. Here right behind the Vindicator and the attack Marines over here. Over here, I had the Wolf Priest with the jump pack jump from over here, right by Ezreal or whatever his name is. Ezekiel, he's one of those named characters. Grey Hunters just kind of moved up here so they get some shots down. This Redemptor moved just far enough where we can hold the objective but get some shots off. I advanced the Wolf Priest up to here because he's going to go for healing on Logan, and I got the Wolf Priest at the beginning of the movement phase will heal Logan also. Actually, I only get 1 healing on Logan, so I'll get 1 D3 because the other guy has to do it at the beginning of the phase. For Logan, and I get back 2 wounds. And then the other Wolfen moved over here to this side here. And then this Redemptor Dread, I didn't actually move him for some stupid reason. I guess he's just gonna sit fat and happy over here and take off some shots. So the intercessors over here are gonna fire at the same Marine squad over there in the crater. To hit, 2 hits, forced to wound, no wounds. Fire at the last cannon squad, hit with 3 of them, forced to wound. 2 wounds at -2 on the last cannon squad. So you need
4s.
Oh, 6s. He really wants to keep that squad alive. Same thing with the intercessor squad. Misses with 1, forced to wound. 1 wound at -2. And I killed 1 guy in that squad. So I'm gonna have my I'm gonna throw should I throw a crack grenade or should I use a storm bolt? I'm gonna do storm bolter on this guy right here. I hit, forced to wound. Hit with 2, forced to wound. Wound with 2, 2 3-ups. Got 1 wound on him. So firing the 2-man squad, the Grey Hunters on top. Actually, I do have a reroll because of Logan's right there. Nice, and then forced to wound. Okay, not good. It's only 2 wounds at 2-ups because you're in craters, and you're good. See, the assault cannon from Bjorn over here is going to fire at the Predator. 3's hit and 5's to wound. So I got 1 reroll because I got Logan. Actually, I rolled a 2, so that missed. So I need 5 hits and 5's to wound. So we got 2 wounds at -1, so 2 3-ups on the Predator. So 1 goes through, 1 wound on the Predator. We're going to have the Redemptor Dread, who's over here, fire at the Predator also. So let's do the anti-air first. 2 hits, so 2 shots. I need 5's. And I'll reroll, I believe, 1s and 2s. So I reroll 1s and 2s, thank you. Actually, I don't think I'm in range of that. So 6 inches, can you measure that real quick, lady? I don't know if I'm in range of a reroll there. I think I'm out. Not quite. Okay, so 2 misses. Bjorn actually close enough, he's going to reroll. And he does hit. And oh, I need a 5, that's right. All right. He missed. So next we're going to fire all the whirly guns. Okay, so hitting on 4s, I have rerolling 1s because I have Bjorn there. So take my 1s first of all. Reroll those. Take the 2s and 3s out. It's a lot of 3s, man. Oh, too many 3s. That's just breaking my heart. Rolling the 1s. I got 1 more hit out of it. I'm going to need 5s to wound. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at -1, so 4 3-ups if you would do the honors paster. So I do another wound. Frag launcher thingy, 2 shots. I hit on 3s. 1 and then toughness 8 or 7 on the Predator.
7.
So 3 5s to wound. No wounds. Redemptor over here is going to actually fire at, go all the way over to here to this little tactical squad with the last cannon. Here we go. Move this time, so my anti-air D3 shots gets 1 shot hitting on 4s. Does hit. I needed 3 to wound. If I can get in there. It does not wound. Now I'm going to do all the whirly guns. I don't have any rerolls though, but I hit on 3s, which is good. Okay, and 3s to wound, and then 3s to save. All right, here we go. 3s to wound. So no. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8 saves at a 3-up. Can you do it, Bailey? I killed 2. I can't believe that the last cannon is alive still. And I did forget to move these guys over here just to point it out. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but in case those Grey Hunters are just surrounding him, getting ready. Charge number 1, we're going to do this tanky thing here, and then we're going to do the Psyker over there too. So let's see what you got. I'm not going to charge the Marines. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Gotta charge them.
So the Vindicator, how many shots?
6 shots. Oh, this is not looking good. I'm not liking this.
Has he fired 6 every time?
No, he's done well though. 1 hit, 2 to wound.
Let's see him take out a guy.
He does wound. 3-up save for the Wolfen. Come on, Wolfen, you can do it, little buddy. No, I'm gonna command point that. And yes. Okay, charge. Let's roll for my charge. I'm gonna make the Vindicator, but I really want to get into a Psyker too. 5. Let's measure it. I want to point out he has the pistol from the Psyker. Let's see what he does. He hits, And does not wound. Okay. He's got a little thing to reroll and still misses. Okay. Alright, so we're going to next go with the priest, Wolf Priest. He's going to charge. He goes in. He's just going after the Psyker. Go ahead and do your Overwatch if you would, sir.
The Deliverer.
And no, not this time. And we're just in. Actually, let me see how far I'd go. And, oh, not too bad. 7. Bjorn's going to charge next over here. Looks to be about a 3-inch, and Bjorn gets a 4. Into the Wolfen over here, they're going to go after the Battle Leader, and they're going to go after the Whirlwind also at the same time. And I might as well declare the Predator, because I don't think you can actually see me, but I might as well declare the Predator.
So, no.
Charge, I get 6 inches. First, how many shots? 7, statistically average. He should hit me at least once, if not twice statistically. Let's see what he gets. He gets 2 hits, not bad. And you need 3 to wound. No wounds. Reroll the 1 from Lieutenant. So 1 wound. I've got a 3-up save. And I don't make it feel no pain. I don't make it either. I take 1 wound. So from the Lieutenant, it does not hit. Start with the Wolf Priest. Wolf Priest is a base of 3, an extra +1 for the Wolfenstone, +1 for the first assault phase, so he gets 5 attacks with Power Fist, hitting on 2s, rerolling everything, going on our Psyker friend. Well, you know, we're all Space Marines, just happen to be hitting on 2s with a reroll, hit with a reroll, and the reroll, and then wounding on 2s, no reroll. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -3. What is
4 been void.
4 have been void. Okay. Missed 2 of them.
Another 2 damage.
D3s each. First one does 3 or 2. Do you want to reroll or no? Before I reroll the other dice.
I will reroll.
He's gonna reroll 1.
He needs to survive.
And no, spends a command point, and the other one does 1 damage. So total.
Do I get my command point back?
Do you get it back? You do. He's going to spend 2 command points and interrupt with the Knights. Okay, so he's got 2. He's going to go into Bjorn over here with the Knights, and then 2 are going to go into Logan over here. Let's see what he does.
Start with the 2 into Bjorn.
2 into Bjorn.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Not too bad. Bjorn's toughness is toughness 8. So 4 to wound with Bjorn. And not bad. 3 wounds. Minus is 3?
Yes, -3.
So I need 6s to save with Bjorn. I don't save with any of those. And how much damage is that?
They're 3 apiece.
3 apiece. So Bjorn has only 8 wounds, but I do have a 5-up feel no pain. So I've got 8 5-ups. Let's see what we do with those.
9 5-ups, so yeah.
1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. I could command point 1 of these. I will. I'll command point 1. And it does save. Bjorn has 1 wound. You got the other attacks on Logan.
We'll start with the mace.
Okay.
3 attacks on 3s.
Nice. All hits.
At strength 8, so 3s again.
2. 1 wound. Okay. So his minus is what?
-2.
Okay. So still is going to be a 4-up. And I make it. And you have also 1 more with the
flail.
The flail. Okay. Flail attacks. Hitting on 3s. Okay.
I don't get to reroll.
Okay. And then strength of 6.
Yep.
So 4 to wound. 2 wounds. Minus is...
I think it's -2.
All right, so I need to make at least 1 of these. I do. So I've got Logan down to 2. On his interrupt now, I'm gonna just go over to Bjorn and we'll start with him. So Bjorn, here we go. Bjorn hitting on 2s with a reroll, and the reroll, and wounding on 2s with True Claw with a reroll, and the reroll. So that's 2, 4, 6 wounds, and True Claw with Bjorn is at a True Claw's pretty good.
-1.
He's -4 actually.
All right, so we got Storm Shield.
Storm Shields.
So we got 1 with 1 wound left in the front there.
That's the first one. 1. Second one. 2. No, and it does an automatic flat. Is it D6 damage? D6 damage. It kills him. Doesn't matter what. He just kills him. So you got 3 more to make.
2 more. I rolled that one. Right? Oh no, 6. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And yes.
Good.
And no. And this one did D6. Does 2. That kills him. And 1 more. He makes it. So Bjorn takes out 2. So I got 1 Wolfen on the Ezekiel. Hitting on 3s with a reroll because I got a Wolf Priest there. So, and the Wolf Priest. All hits, strength 10, 2s to wound. That's 4 wounds and -3 on Ezekiel.
4s.
No, 9 damage. I think he just got. You know that game Whack-A-Mole? But Ezekiel just got Whack-A-Mole by a poor Wolfen. All right, Wolfen number 2. Again, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. And the re-roll. All hits, wounding on 3s. So it's 3 at -3. Needs 6s. He doesn't make it, and he takes
9.
That's it. Does he explode?
Please.
He does not. And the Wolfen are going to consolidate into here and into here, like this. Okay. So I declared, my guys, I'm going to have the battle leader go into the, my pack leader go into the battle leader. I'm going to have these 2 Wolfen and the Predator and these 2 Wolfen on the Whirlwind. Looking for the reroll, so we're going to do the pack leader for 6 attacks, hitting on 2s with a reroll. Hits with everything. Wounding on 3s with a reroll. I'm glad we got a reroll. That's good. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -2 on the pack leader, or your battle leader, or your lieutenant. He's alive. He only takes 1 wound. Not bad.
Wow. You know, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right. Okay, so we got 2 Wolfen on. Let's go with the Whirlwind first. Whirlwind first, and we need 3s rerolling everything. And the reroll, we missed 1, and they're strength 10, so they need 3s to wound. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -3. 6 at -3 on the Whirlwind. He made 1, but does the Whirlwind explode? Oh, it does not. Okay, Whirlwind is gone. So next we've got the 2 Wolfen on the Predator, hitting on 3s with a reroll. Thank you for the reroll. Logan's inspiring everybody. And then I need 3s to wound. Oh, 3s to wound. All wounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -3 on the Predator. 7 at -3. He needs 6s here. He doesn't. And he's gone. Does he explode? He does not. And we're going to go on the Knights. We hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And I got 2 2s, of course. 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -3 on the Knights.
3s.
They're good. And next we're going to go with the Thunderwolves, hitting on 3s instead of 2s, though. They do, however, re-roll 1s. They don't re-roll 2s, because they normally need 2s to hit, and you're -1 right now. 3s to wound. I do get 1, 2, 3 wounds at -1.
All right. So we got 3s, and that's another one down. Or just 1 damage piece, or are they
1 damage each.
So yeah, 1 more down.
1 more down. Quick recap. Wolfen took out the Vindicator over here. Took out our Psyker over here between him and the Wolf Priest. Over here we took out the Whirlwind Predator. Only took out a couple more Knights. These Knights are really, really resilient, and Logan's only down to 2 wounds now. So they got a shot popping Logan. But still, I think things are looking pretty good for our SpaceWolves. I don't think it's going to be bad at this point. Let's add up the points. So for this one, I get kill and hold. I definitely get Big Game Hunter, I think 3 times. 1,
Yes.
2. So my Big Game Hunter is maxed out. I get my second Engineer's point. Nothing yet for Old School. So we'll go to Bailey's turn 3. Let's Lieutenant real quick. Back on the Wolfen. Coming back at him. We're going to look him up right now. The Lieutenant, fighting back on the Wolfen, he gets 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Not bad. Gets 3 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Power Fist.
Oh, Power Fist. Wounding on 2s. Very nice. 2 wounds.
And reroll the 1.
And reroll the 1. Oh, 3 wounds. All right. So we're going to do these one at a time. 3 at Benbone. First one. Does not make it. How many wounds do you do with your first Power Fist hit? Does 1. Feel no pain. Takes it. He's okay with the first one. Second one. He makes it. Third one. And makes it. Again, a lot of intercessors still holding over here. We're holding number 3. We have the other Redemptor holding number 1. Grey Hunters over here playing poker by themselves. The other Redemptor just sitting over here oiling himself because he can't decide to get into combat over here. As we move around the field, we see over here the Wolfen on this side, still battling it out with the Lieutenant. Have done some good damage over here. Bjorn's moved around. Logan's down to a couple wounds. And we got the Iron Priest over here, the other Redemptor over here. So let's see what Bailey can do. He can score some points here. Let's see what he can do. Okay, for movement over here, stayed over here with the Wolfen. He moved the speeder over here, getting close so we can fire at Bjorn. So he's done that because Bjorn only has one wound left. Wants to take him out, and that's what we've done for our movement. Shooting phase into Bjorn.
All right, we got the Twin Soul Cannon on forwards.
Okay, not bad.
Wow,
that's a lot of good hits there, and
yeah.
it'll be 5s to wound.
Oh. These are only at -1.
5s to wound, so we got 1, 2. So I got 2 4-ups for Bjorn. Actually, Bjorn might have a 2-up save. Let me double check. Made 1. I'm gonna do a Feel No Pain for Bjorn right now. He doesn't get it. You know, we've done what we can do. I mean, I guess I could technically re-roll the Feel No Pain and spend a command point. Let's do it. Feel No Pain. No, it doesn't. It'd be good. If I blow up right now with Bjorn, this is going to be bad. And I have no re-roll because I just spent a re-roll point. Does Bjorn blow up? Wait, can Bjorn blow up? Let's take a look here. Yes, he can blow up. And Bjorn does not blow up. Oh. Attack Marines with pistol. And fire into the Wolfen. He misses. Guys, he's going to do a heroic intervention over to here, like this, on this point here. Second heroic intervention over here with my Iron Priest on the speeder. Armor Rust declares the speeder going last. All right over here, they're trying to take out Logan. The last night, Logan's down to a couple wounds.
Yep. All right, I did not get charged, nor did I heroically intervene, so only 3 attacks.
3 attacks, 1 hit. Strength of
6.
So 4 to it. Does wound. Minus is what?
2.
-2. I need to make a 4 to do this. I don't get it. Now we're in a new phase because we're in the assault phase. I will spend a command point to try to reroll for Logan, and he gets it. That night, he's one-handed with the Axe of Mordecai. He hits now on 2s, rerolling 1s. Hits with everything. And now he needs 3s to wound. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves at -3 with the Axe of Mordecai. 5 saves at -3.
3s.
Wow, he saves everything. Next, we're going to do the Thunderwolves. Thunderwolves hit on 2s now. Hit with everything and wound on 3s. 3 wounds at -1.
This is going to be the thing that kills him.
It would be nice. Oh, he saves with everything. Okay. It's your activation next, Bailey. Lieutenant, who's surrounded by the Wolfen. He's going next.
Got 3 attacks on 3s.
2 hits.
And on 2s, strength 8.
2 wounds. Okay, Storm Shield, first Storm Shield. Doesn't make the save. Do your, how many damage? Does 1 damage. Let's see if I can save it with Feel No Pain. I do. Second one, Storm Shield, does save. Okay, so I'm going to activate my guy next. Okay, so hitting Thunderhammer, hitting on 2s with a reroll. Rerolling the 1. And then Speeder wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds at -3 on the Speeder.
All right, 6s. Hey!
Okay, so it does 3 damage.
Down to 3.
Okay, and then the Thunderwolf attacks, hitting on 2s. Hits with everything, and then wounds on 5s. 1 save at -1.
4.
Nope, 1 more damage. We're going to activate the Sergeant over here on the Wolfen, so he wants to boldly see if he can smack some Wolfen down. Let's see if he does.
2 hits.
2 hits, 4 to wound. 1 so far, no. 1 yes. 3 up save for the Wolfen, nope. And Feel No Pain, yes. We'll come from the pack leader. The pack leader goes first. This is the Wolfen over here that have surrounded the Lieutenant inside the bunker. So he now gets 1 less attack. So he goes to 5. He hits with everything because he hits on 2s. Well, actually, he doesn't. He rerolls the 2 though. He hits, wounding on 3s with the reroll. and then the reroll for shred. So it's 3 wounds at minus 3. 2, I'm sorry. 3 wounds at minus 2.
Okay, so 5s. Oh, so that's the thing I just said.
And that takes him down. Master on the Iron Priest.
3 attacks on 3s.
2 hits. What's your strength of it?
Strength is just 4.
Toughness 5. So no wounds. Over here, you're gonna pile in. Hitting on 4s now though for the Wolfen, so we could roll bad. Although I think we're still within reroll range of the Wolf Priest if I do this, but then I don't get my attacks. Let's just do the one Wolfen on there with 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. Hit 2s to wound. 1 wound at minus 3. And 1 guy goes. So back over here, Bailey got a kill and got a hold. Now he killed Bjorn, but he only killed 1 unit, and he didn't take any kind of. He got engineers; they're gone. Old school, not quite yet. Butcher's Bill, no. So we're gonna go into the next turn, and going into turn 4, SpaceWolves. Talking to Bailey, he was talking about conceding, and I'm like, this guy's made a lot of 3-up inbones. I know I got a good shot of boarding him this turn, but let's at least see if he can survive. So I'm gonna go into my turn. He's like a sport said, let's go for it. Wolves circle, they're hungry. The Redemptors moved to advanced over here. These Grey Hunters move over to hold this objective here. Engineers and those guys are staying back over on their side. Redemptor moved up and close and personal over here. Stayed in hand-to-hand. The Wolfen advanced ready for their charge. Wolfen stayed in combat over here. Grey Hunters moved out over here. Let's do some shooting, which will probably be next to nothing, if nothing. We're going to go to shooting phase. The one shooting attack I have is right here. I'm going to fire into the speeder with my Hellfrost pistol. It does hit strength 8, so 3 to wound. It does wound. It's a minus 3. No, does D3 damage. I do 2 damage, and since I damaged him on a 6, it does a Hellfrost wound also. It doesn't, so it does 2 damage.
Does it explode?
Does he explode? No. He does not. Charges, I'm going to have the Iron Priest charge in over here. He needs about a 3. He makes it. Poor Redemptor is just kind of out of the way. Wolfen are going to charge also. They make it with a 7. Iron Priest is going to wrench on Logan. He gets 1 back, and the Wolf Priest is within 3. He's going to wrench on Logan. He gets 1 back. So Logan gets 2 back. Activating the Wolfen first. Much as I'd like to have Logan go first for the honors, but the Wolfen didn't want to save Logan. Hitting on 3s, rerolling everything. One miss. Strength 10, 2s to wound. A lot of 1s there, though. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 3-ups. Bailey, I've seen you do this before, man. Let's see. First one, 1, 2, no. And that ends the game. And, sir, handshake. Thank you so much for the game. We'll come back for a recap. So in the final round, I do get a kill and hold. I'm sure my Wolfen are going to take out that last guy here. We actually should have done that. Camera, the last Wolfen killed the last cannon guy. He's like, no, I don't want to be lunch meat. He did. So kill more and hold more. I get my extra engineers point. I'll finish the rest of the game with my rest of my engineers. I did get the Warlord. And I also got Last Strike. What was the other thing you get with Old School? So it's First Strike, Last Strike, Line Breaker. I get that also too. I get the bonus point in that round. That last round you didn't get anything. Let's go to 5. I obviously will get kill, hold more. I've already maxed my bonus, and I get the bonus point. No, I don't get the kill. Well, there's nothing else to kill. Do you even get the? Well, I do get killed.
ITC rules say you get
all the bonuses.
Yeah.
All right. So that's for 5, and moving to 6. I get the kill, hold more, and bonus point 2. All right, so let's see what that does. Let's go to results. So final score is 36 Paul and Bailey 7. Wow, Lion and the Wolf. Thanks again, Bailey.
No problem.
Great game. Yeah, it's it's one of those times where you see the game sliding like that. Yeah. It's funny when I play this game since the '80s. I'm honestly rooting for the other side because I want to see some miracles happen. But it's fun, and Dark Angels again not in the best spot as far as for Codex. SpaceWolves neither. I honestly was surprised about the Redemptors. I mean, they're not bad. I could have played them probably better than I did as far as Redemptors. Kudos, you took out Bjorn, or at least you made Bjorn get a new sarcophagus.
It's true. Almost took out Logan.
Yeah, Logan down a couple wounds. I kind of like, though, the ability to have the Iron Priest and Wold Priest kind of wrenching on him during the game.
Right.
Makes Logan more survivable. My biggest thing with him is just get him into hand-to-hand as fast as you can. He's a beast in hand-to-hand. Plus him being in the middle of a hand-to-hand bubble, re-rolling for everybody in hand-to-hand is just awesome, being a chapter master. Wolfen, just beastly and nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very concerned when that one group of Wolfen took out a Terminator group without receiving even a single wound in return. That was...
Yeah. I just, two squad. Usually, I don't take two squads a lot. I mean, I can because they're a really good unit.
Mm-hmm.
You have to kind of sacrifice firepower for Wolfen if you do that. But if you roll well enough, I mean, as you can see, the Wolfen do really, really well. Obviously, you have a lot of other armies that are a lot more competitive. I know your Death Watch is nasty. I'm not sure. You're not sure what you're going to do yet for the upcoming GT, but probably.
I'm thinking Death Watch.
Yeah.
I don't want to go Iron Hands.
Kind of like everybody else.
Yeah. I want.
There's nothing wrong. I mean, Iron Hands are the flavor of the month. I mean, they got nerfed a little bit with the FAQ, but I think it's still a viable army.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It's not a hard army to play. You get all the new Space Marine additions with all the doctrine, all the new assaults. But the ability to move and not get minuses to hit, your feel no pain bubbles can get spread. They can just, just nasty to say the least. I don't know. So people are saying that the flyers are really good with Iron Hands. I don't know if you've heard that yet.
I've heard it a few times. I haven't tested it out myself, considering I don't have any flyers.
right. Yet. Give it time. The Dark Angels, but the Lion and the Wolf is always a fun battle. And I think, what really worried me is I think you had more firepower than me to start with, which was always concerning. I had to come to you. I didn't really have a choice. The second thing was you had psychic capability, and I didn't bring a psyker. It's very rare I don't bring a psyker, but I wanted to go a little more, thematic with bringing Logan and bringing Bjorn, because very rarely do you see Logan and Bjorn on the table at the same time, because they're both really expensive. Stormrider is an expensive model, but as you can see, he's stuck in there.
Oh yeah.
And Logan was he shreds pretty well for what he does. And you gave him a headache. Your second you said it was Azrael or Azrael?
Ezekiel.
Azrael's
the chapter master.
Right. So Ezekiel gave Logan a headache, and Logan's probably going to have to talk with your chapter master after, like, hey, that whole psychic shenanigans. I just want to say thanks for watching. It's as always fun to get this stuff on camera. Bailey's been a great sport today. I can tell you right now, gang, don't let this battle report fool you. This guy is amazing. He's spanked me hard with his armies before. Especially nowadays, if you get a little Imperial soup going on, throw a knight in there, maybe throw some guardsmen to get some extra command points.
Always.
Imperium's nasty, as always, but he graciously brought his Dark Angels. He dusted them off. I think it was a good game. The Dice Gods absolutely were on my side without. Although I gotta say, your knights, when it came to saves, they were on point. They were like, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna hammer it out with Logan. That was great.
Right.
Thank you for watching all the 4 games. Hope you enjoyed the battle report in the future. Again, if you play ITC, if you're looking for tactics, message us. Please like and share. We appreciate that. If you like Bailey online, I want to see him do some more stuff. Let me know. We'll get him back, do some battle reports too. It was an absolute privilege to play you again. Thanks for watching Old War Games. Remember, tournament, 16th and 17th of November, Chandler, Arizona, Desert Sky Games, 2-day GT. Love to have you. Thanks for watching Old War Games, and happy war gaming.